Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today's video is just a haul. It is basically a continuation from yesterday's video. That is the shopping portion. If you haven't seen that, I will link it below and you can see the yard sales in action. Now, I did not film at every single location, so some of this you had not seen me pick up if you watched that video. Anyway, let's get into it. So here is the haul. And this is actually from Goodwill. This was a quick pop into a Goodwill on the way home. And I found this little Polish pottery baking dish with the Christmas trees, or woodland trees, whatever, not necessarily holiday, but this I picked up for $4.99 at the Goodwill. So I figured I would include that in the haul, and I have no idea where I'm going to put this. I have crap all around me here. Anyway, it was a fun day. My friend and I went together, even though we typically do, like town-wide sales, we'll typically do apart. We decided to do this one together. We had a blast as usual. We started in Basking Ridge, New Jersey, and by the end of the day, we ended up all the way down the shore in Neptune, New Jersey. So anyway, here's what I got. All right, let's start out with this because it's in my lap. This is a Villeroy & Boch Domino double votive holder. I paid $2 for this, so we'll see. And these are in no particular order. Just because I have crap all over the place. I got this Wedgwood Strawberry and Vine little pitcher for $2. And then I picked this up for $1. This is a basically just a fantasy book set, but it is new and sealed, so I should be able to get $15 plus shipping on that set. I picked up this Mikasa Palazzo bowl for $1. I really like that pattern. This I got for $2. It is a nice houndstooth Vera Bradley tote. So just a tote bag for your books, your laptop, whatever. It is gently used, but it's nothing crazy. The newer style. I just thought this was a really nice bag. I don't think I need another tote bag, or I'd probably keep that. Also in the way of bags, I got this really nice Cole Haan shoulder bag. So it's got a short strap, just meant to go right under your shoulder. This is a very nice burgundy, very clean bag. And this I paid $2 for. Then I paid $5 for these Nikes. They do need a little bit of a cleaning. These are a pair of LeBrons. A little bit of a cleaning, but they're not bad for $5. This right here is Nobility. It says Bracelet Dogs. Maybe it's not Nobility. I don't know what Bracelet Dogs is, but this was in here anyway. I don't know. It's like a little cloisonne bee. And I just thought it was so cute. Actually, I might have only paid $1 for it. I feel like he charged me $1 for this. This was in the very beginning. Maybe it was $2. There's a little string that this seems to be stuck on. I don't know, but it's a little bee. I just think it's so cute. There is another little string here that's kind of wrapping around it that's getting tangled in the thing, but you can see it a little bit better. Very cute. All right, then I was going to wear this for the beginning of the video and I like cracked my back putting it on. What? But this thing, so this must be like a size small or an extra small. There's no size tag in it, but it is a vintage fur coat. Look at this lining. It does have a little tag, but like I said, it doesn't It doesn't say much. It just says something about our label authority or something. I don't know. Consumer protection. That's the only little tag that I see in this. But I definitely think it's about a size small. The fur's a little nappy in places, but it was $20. This is total mob wife aesthetic, right? Look at these, and then you get these big buttons on it. I mean, this thing is so mob wife. I don't know how much longer that's going to be, like, you know, popular. It's never going out of style though, is it? Who knows? I don't know. But anyhow, I think this does have pockets. Can't find them at the moment. Sometimes there's a tag in a pocket. But anyway, I thought it was a good pickup. There's a straw wrapper. I thought it was a good pickup for $20. So pretty stoked about that. Yes, it is shedding a little bit. Just realize that. I mean, all fur sheds a little bit, right? I just really realized how much it's shedding. Because I was picking at it. I was picking at it while I was there to make sure it wasn't too bad. And it didn't seem to be. Now I have, but I just had it laying in my lap. So that could be the problem. Anyway, I got this Chromecast Ultra. Paid $5 for it. Lady said it was never used. That just reminds me, I do have a couple pieces of jewelry in my front, like center console of my car. I did get a sterling ring, which I may keep for myself, and I picked up like 3 925 silver. What is that brand? Those bracelets. You know which bracelets I'm talking about. I got a bead. Pandora. 3 Pandora, like, beads, charms, or whatever. And I paid, well, with the beads, the 3 beads, charms, the ring, and this, I paid $26. Anyway, lady said this was never used. However, it is opened. So you really can't tell. I'm gonna have to sell it as used, I think. Maybe 25 bucks on this. We'll see what happens. And get the lid back on. Then I did get this Waterford Lismore clock. This was at a sale. This didn't make it to film, but my friend Michelle picked up like 6 brand new Waterford ornaments at that particular sale. I was drooling over those just because I love listing those and selling them and storing them and everything. You know, I think everybody has like their favorite things to pick up and list, right? Or is that just me? I don't know. I just know I have my favorite things that, like, I get so excited about when I find. Okay, at one stop, I picked up this Mickey Mouse pocket watch. It looks like it actually has a little discoloration on the back. Chain is still wrapped up, like it's never been used. So I got that for $5. And then I picked up these vintage tiki coasters, which I actually realized have a Disney Parks tag on the back. So these came from Disney as well. I thought they were pretty cool. 1999, they're dated. Okay, I got this set of Longaberger, the Creamer and Sugar Woven Traditions Blue. I paid $2 for that set. It's in really nice condition. Oh, this, along with that set of books, I picked this up for $1. This is The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. This is one of those gold gilded books. What is this? The Franklin Mint? Yes, the Franklin Mint books. These usually do well in lots, but unfortunately she only had one, so that is what I purchased. Yeah. Kind of like these, like the style of those books. All right, what else did I get? All right, I got these Lolita hibiscus stemless wine glasses. I got 2 of these. I paid $1 a piece. These are perfect for the upcoming, you know, summer season, spring, summer season. They're new in box. Very beautiful glasses. So these should do well. There are certain Lolitas that I do not pick up, but there are certain ones that I will definitely pick up every time. Okay, then I picked this up. This is a toasted hazelnut fragranced soy candle from Anthropology. It was $1. It doesn't smell especially strong. Can you guys want to smell it? Sometimes I really feel like I'm talking to you guys, like you are right here with me, because I just tried to get you to smell a candle, and I don't think that's the first time I've done that. I'm absolutely certain I've done that in another video, because clearly I'm a nut job. Anyway, moving on, I got this set of Lenox, basically the holiday holly berry pattern with the spoons, $4, new in box, couldn't pass those up. Picked up a couple random DVD sets just because they were new and sealed. Well, this is a Blu-ray. New and sealed for $1. Supernatural and Quantum Leap. This is like 5th season. This is like 6th season. So just because they were new, I don't expect a whole lot out of those as they are. I also picked up these Waterford. Same place I got the little clock. I made sure to ask my friend if she wanted these because she was standing right there, but she didn't want the glasses. So I did pick up these two Waterford champagne flutes. Not sure the pattern of these. I am going to have to look those up. They were $2 though. Not too shabby. I grabbed these two, and this one's sealed. These Hearthstone cookie molds. Just because I did sell one over this past winter. These are new, like within the box with the recipes and everything. The little gingerbread girl. I think the other one is a boy, maybe. Oh, maybe it's a candy mold. Because it says, nah, these are cookie molds, I think. Anyway, you know, probably like 10, 15 bucks a piece. Nothing crazy, but for $1, not bad. And it is a set. Okay. What's in this bag? I picked up this Mickey and Friends marionette, this Minnie Mouse marionette. I'm having trouble saying that. I think I paid $2 or $3 for this. It's the end of the day when I picked this up, and the memories are getting a little blurry at this point. I was getting really tired at the end of the day because it's been a long weekend, but it was a fun weekend, but it was a long one. Anyway, I don't know how this one's gonna do, but I thought it was pretty cool. I also picked up at the very same sale, I got this Baby's First Christmas Peanuts Marquis Waterford. This one's not gonna bring a lot, maybe 15 bucks. Paid $1 for that. Got this Hello Hattie bear. I thought this might do better than it does, but it's still new with tags. I think I'm only gonna get like $10 for this. I paid $1. Also at the sale, I picked up a jadeite lid because I do believe that I have a square container that this lid is gonna fit. However, I may have a lid for it that's broken, or maybe the container itself has a chip. So I might just have to sell the lid, or I may be able to piece it with that piece. I'm not sure. I have to go investigate. It's been sitting for a while. It's something that I got from my brother a long time ago. So I do have to inspect that, but I figure either way, I was going to pick up the lid for $1. Also at the same place, I got this cute little, I believe he's Napco, little mouse bank. She wanted 6 for it, but she gave it to me for 3. Cute little guy. And then this was actually the first thing I picked up just to buy something. You know how it is when you're going to a couple sales and you're just like, you just want to buy something to get the day started. And this is what I picked up. It's ridiculous. This is a Fisher Price boat. I don't know if I probably should have left this behind. It was funny because it kept making noises and talking from the back of the car. And the first time it happened, Michelle and I looked at each other like, what is that? Like, we were so freaked out. We did not know what the heck this thing was. And turns out it was like, it was this. She's like, that stupid thing that you bought because you couldn't find anything to buy. Well, she was right. So anyhow, I didn't know what this thing was. I thought maybe it was actually Disney because it does look like there's a bunch of Disney princesses, but I don't think it's Disney. I think that what happened was they just kind of put the Disney set in with this. This girl has a snorkel on. She's clearly belonging to this set. But then I have these 5 others that clearly don't. Anyway, I paid $3 for it. So, oh, it's got the boat. It's got like the captain. You can't see that because it's down in my lap now. Anyway, I'm going to list these 6. I'm going to list the 6 princesses together. And then I'll just list this, which I don't expect to get a whole crazy amount for. I think that folds up so the boat closes. Yeah, that'll go separately. Probably not for a crazy amount. Okay, one really cool thing I found, and then I'm going to show you the best score of the freaking day. So stoked. Let me get this thing out of the way. Okay, this I paid $10 for. It is brand new, old stock, you know, new in box, sealed. This is a Lady Carol hair dryer. It's one of those kinds. She just looks like she's wearing a hat, but it's one of those kinds. Here it is, where you would like. Well, this is what my mom did because my mother used one of these for years, probably until I was like a teenager. And I remember anytime that it broke, she had to go hunt for another one somewhere. I think usually at yard sales or somewhere else because they weren't making them anymore. And this was like the way she dried her hair. I remember she used to put it on the back, like, I don't know, kitchen table, and, you know, back a chair up to it and put that thing over her head and sit there until her hair was dry. Like, I just vividly remember that. She doesn't do that anymore. But yeah, she used one of these type of hair dryers for years when I was a kid. So anyway, picked this up for $10, which I think was a great deal. I think new in box, this is going to do well. I think it's going to do well. Not quite sure what I'm going to list it for yet, but I think there's used ones selling for about 40 or 50. So we shall see, but for $10, that was a great pickup. All right, let me move that out of the way. And now we're getting to the best. I went to this sale. Well, my friend Michelle and I went to this sale. We got to this one around 11 o'clock in the morning, maybe a little bit later. And I first noticed the older Hallmarks, which as soon as I did, it made me think there's got to be some Frosty Friends. And started looking for them. Right away. I told the man, I'm looking for the little Eskimo girl. Now, I do realize that is not the correct terminology. But it's kind of like easy for someone to understand what you're saying, right? Like the little Eskimo girl. So he said I have 4 or 5 more. What did he say? 5 more, I think he said, bins of Hallmark. So I did start finding some of the Frosty Friends, and I got so excited. I was like, I knew I had to dig through every single bin, and I did. And I had my friend Michelle looking as well. I was like, I'm looking for all the Frosty Friends. The first Frosty Friend is the one you really want. The 1981. I'm going to throw up comps. And if you have been watching me for a long, long time, you will know that I found these one other time. Well, I've found Frosty Friends plenty of times, but one other time I found the first one, the very first one, which sells incredible by itself. And then the second, the third, like there are, you know, a couple that sell well, and then you start getting into the ones that do better lotted together. They just do better as a group. They don't sell for a whole lot on their own, but the first few do. Anyway, Michelle found it for me. She found the first one in the box that she was looking in. So I was so stoked. I was so happy. Ended up paying $44. Actually, I think I gave them $45. $45 for the first batch of ornaments. Now, they are mainly all Frosty Friends, so I'm not going to dig them all out, but they're mainly all. I did get like this little Betsy Clark that sells, I don't know, maybe for 20 bucks. But they are mainly all Frosty Friends. I'm going to try to find the first one to pop her out and show her to you in case you haven't seen her. Oh, 1980. I'm sorry, not 1981. 1980. This is her. This is the breadwinner right here. This gal right here. 1980. And then this one is, what is this one? 1982. I do have 1981 somewhere. Anyway, so stoked. We ended up going to a couple other sales, and then I started looking up the rocking horse ones, and I was like, oh my goodness, the first one of that sells incredibly well also. It's like I think that one is the 1981 one. I said, we have to go back. We have to go back. So we went back, and they were there. That I didn't film. I did not film when we went back, but it was actually funny because that particular one was in a bag with some others that someone else was going to buy, but he didn't want to spend that much money on them because the gentleman wanted $3 a piece on the horses, and the man didn't want to spend that much. So I rolled back up there and I spent the money. I spent 40. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I have prices all screwed up. I spent $65 the first time and $44 the second time. That's what happened. Oh boy. Okay, anyhow. So when we went back, I don't know where this elfin artist, I don't know when this guy was from. I don't see a date on him. Anyway, when we went back, I got the horses. There was one that I kept looking at and I did not get. And Michelle later saw that it sold for $150 on eBay, and she didn't pick it up either. She kept looking at it, I kept looking at it, and neither one of us got it. So that was a huge fail. A huge fail on our part for not picking that one up, not even looking it up. I didn't even take my phone out of the car, I don't think, the first time. I may have the second time, I don't even remember. But anyhow, she bought a couple other different sets. Like I was helping her look for the ones that she wanted. Overall, this sale was just amazing. I am going to make so much profit on these ornaments, and just so exciting because these are just ornaments you don't find very often. And I think it's been about 3 years since I found the last one. So, and you guys know I go to a lot of sales, a lot of places. So yeah, pretty stoked about it. So yeah, it was an awesome day at yard sales. I will say that. It was definitely an awesome day. And yeah, so let me show you too. I'll show you some of the horses, I guess. They do have those in a different bag. I have that full of ornaments. Ooh. What did I just smash? Nothing. I didn't smash anything. I just banged it up here. Anyway. This one I think is the one. The 1981. This one sells spectacularly well. Yeah, so I got a bunch of those. This one actually, let me see what year this one is. Oh my goodness, this one's 1978. This one might do okay too. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that guy up. I'm gonna have to look him up. I don't know. I just got a bunch of the horse ones. I just can't believe I left that other, I think it was a raccoon. Yeah, I think it was a raccoon. Anyway, I think that's everything from this haul, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. Yeah, we're off to the races now, baby. It's gonna be a great season. I can feel it. So thank you so much for watching this haul. Like I said, if you haven't seen the shopping portion, follow the link in the description to go watch that video. And yeah, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.